And we're back, Human Nuggets here with some more Modern Warfare 2 content for you today. We got the HCR 56 finished out to 1,000 kills, so we can go ahead and chuck that charm on here. And here's the loader. I was using the FTAC C11 Riser, tuned in for ADS speed and recoil stabilization. The Bruin Q900 grip, tuned in for sprint to fire and ADS speed. The FSS Shark Fin 90, tuned in for aiming idle stability and left dead center on the other axis. The 24.4 Bruin S620, tuned in for ADS speed and recoil steadiness, and then the VLK LZR 7 milliwatt laser as usual. And just a little quick note about this gun that's not really to do with its grind, but this camo here, I don't normally rock camos that weren't the mastery. I like the look of just how guns are as an actual gun, but this camo is one of the ones I find the most visually pleasing, and you unlock it through this one, so little extra tidbit there. In my opinion, this gun, it's pretty decent, but it feels bad. I don't really know how to explain it beyond that. It also has that same bulky iron sight I was complaining about last time with the MX9, where it's hard to shoot people off head glitches because it's taking up so much of the screen space. But other than that, yeah, like... fucking... That was shit. I hate trying to do... I keep trying to make them work, but I hate hanging ledge kills like that, just because they can see you when you jump up to get on the ledge, like. But that's not what this video is about. It's about the gun. Fucking. For a while I did have. It was one of the guns that I had a positive KD with. I think I was sitting around that same guy again. I think I was about a 1.05 for a while, until towards the end of the grind, and I started running into a lot more people using the SPR and SX80 and all that stuff again, which, you know, you're always going to lose out on. But yeah, it is. It's a good gun, but it feels bad to use. As I was saying before, just it feels clunky, even for an LMG, in my opinion. Which is going back to, like, I hated all the bullpup guns in the camo grind, but yeah, this one feels better on shoot house than the MX9 did, but the MX9 felt amazing on shipment. And it's kind of a... You can play pretty aggressive with it, but once you get into close quarter combat, you'll probably start losing out to SMGs, as you'd expect. But it's also a gun that's pretty consistent across all of its ranges. It doesn't feel like it itself does better or worse depending on how far away the enemy is. It feels like it's pretty consistent across all ranges. But then, yeah, just the other guns adjust accordingly. Even at long range, it's pretty okay if you can lock on target. You don't even need to slow down as much with it as you'd normally kind of expect from an LMG, at least in my opinion. You can't, like, you don't have the movement speed to be super aggressive, but it does have the other characteristics of an aggressive gun with that ADS and sprint to fire speed that the bullpup guns have. And pretty much everything that could make this video get delayed for coming out did happen, you know. How were none of them even hit markers? Fuck off. But, you know, extra shifts at work. There was a day where there was maintenance on the Activision servers. A day where I was having maintenance on my internet lines. And then yesterday... Fuck off. Yesterday was about 40 degrees down here, which is I think like 105 in Fahrenheit for my mostly American audience. And so that combined with the fact that my computer is pretty much a 1200 watt space heater, it kept overheating and I couldn't do much for very long without getting graphical glitches and eventually crashing, which like if I had better airflow in my room or an AC in my house, it wouldn't have been a problem. But the computer's kind of more in the corner than I'd like. So yeah, it was just impractical to keep playing for long periods of time without damaging components, or at least risking it. So I feel like that has built up a lot of frustration against this gun for me. I feel like it's more competitive than I probably feel I could use it with. Because, yeah, it's... fuck it. I'd still say it's probably one of my least favorite LMGs. Like, not even just because I think it feels clunky, I just, I feel like most of the others have more versatile use cases. Oh, well, less versatile use cases, I should say. They're more, niche for what playstyle you're trying to play, whereas this one's kind of the, it's not excelling at anything compared to the others, like, you know, the RAL MG and the RPK are great for heavier hitting, like assault rifles turned into SMGs kind of stuff. You got the RAF H that's an SMG turned into an LMG. This one's kind of just, you know, your typical SMG. It's just what you'd expect, but, you know, I feel like you can't adjust your playstyle as accordingly because it's designed to just be that neutral kind of gun. Fuck off. I'm so sick of one-shot guns. They're just... combined with the amount of camping on this map, I'm just so sick of it. Like, fuck off. The worst part is that, like, people play in the most brain-dead camping style with one-shot guns, barely get top of the leaderboard, and then act like they're these god-level beings that are so much better than you. So I've literally just stopped playing with voice chat on, because I can't be fucked dealing with it's the, you know, I get that COD's a toxic game, but it's the wrong kind of toxic that it's become, in my opinion. So overall, I'd say the gun's probably like, you know, a 6 or 7 out of 10. I'd recommend giving it a try, but, you know, don't get your hopes up too much. Other than that, though, I will leave it there for today. I hope you've enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next one.